and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Ready now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split a 2-2 D-row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Myers looking up. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs just yet, and 4 RBIs. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the. Corbin Burns is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And, guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Their count now at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Right side, reined in. And that's the first down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. First pitch on its way. Narvaez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 now. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Vogel back behind, 1-2 strikes.
1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. stepping up is Hernan Perez for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Vogelbach leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, when you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher, you have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Line drive, base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 5 base hits. No errors. And a runner left on. On now to the bottom of. Here's Manny Machado now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now here's the first offering. Popped up. Shaw has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
Next up is Tommy Pham. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. They're starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. fan with an even 1-1 count now. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Padres down. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Yelich goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. So here is Avisail Garcia. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set the deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So now here is Omar Narvaez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 2-1.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't commit and bury that in.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're in front. That'll bring up Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now.
1-1.
1-1. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Batter will will be Ha-Seong Kim. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. One pitch on its way.
1-1.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
0-1, Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Shaw on at first, nobody out. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now into the box, Corbin Burns. First delivery to him.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But add on one more. Into hit will be Trent Grisham. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Line towards center field, and the Friars are into the hit column.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And she'll take a look at ball one. Fouled away. And that misses. 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Yelich is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So here's Will Myers, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hosmer on third with 2 out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Chris Paddock, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 59.
Lorenzo Cain is in for the 3rd time now as he takes the ball outside. It's 1-0. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Coming in is Myers. He's there and records the first down. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. In there, and it's even at 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Now to bat, Avisail Garcia, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
That's the ball. That's down.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
Down low. Clock thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-0 pitch.
Yeah, what?
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. And now in the box, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way, and he takes ball 1.
That's the ball.
Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jurickson Profar will. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. Matt Strahm is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Narvaez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 the count.
1 strike.
The pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 away. Daniel Vogelback's next. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now here is Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side, and Myers will make the catch to retire the side. So here is Ha-Seong Kim. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher gives.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch. 3 runs already home here. Down the first baseline. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder.
Digging in will be Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. As a look, now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance of hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run homer. So stepping in is Hernan Perez. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-0 the count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Fulton Wall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him, so pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now here it comes. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Set and pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Trevor Richards will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32, Trevor.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Austin Nola.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. Jake Cronenworth will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run from the stretch. The average sitting at 290. And that one yanked just foul. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, no strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out. Digging in next, Ha-Seong Kim, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, ball. Yeah!
Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball
Just off the
outside.
outside that time, laid off for a ball. You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Clint Grisham will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. 2-1's the count. No, that's out.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric.
Striding in is Eric Hosmer. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those AB. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This one's flared out toward left. Urias onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate here is Christian Yelich. Prior history in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. One down. Next to dig in, Avisail Garcia grounded out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he looks at his sinker for a full third strike, and now there are two down. Next, here is Narvaez. He flew out in his last debut. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Devin Williams takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the first. A sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home inning. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that will bring in Manny Machado. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And then he turns on one and sends it to deep left. Looking up is Yelich. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now, Will Myers. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Shaw is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Justin Topper enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Brian O'Grady will get the looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Nola stands at second with 2 gone. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. All even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 6-5. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 2 pitch to him misses outside. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Line hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay, But he'll be in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they need. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. One out and a runner on second base. 2-1 after the foul ball there. It's 3-1. The splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there, and that's the second out. Keston here will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Keston.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3. Pierce Johnson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
And he'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Willie Adames is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hader playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. 4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Trent Grisham. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. Flew out last time up. In there, the knees, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He brings it in, and the Brewers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers.
Inside the show. Here's your host,